Alright, we are back with more Factorio. Here we go, I am Pax, and we are continuing the playthrough of space exploration. And I just ordered some more supplies to be delivered to the cargo rocket for doing the specialty science. So I use these text plates, so the text plate mod, to finally label these rockets, because I kept getting confused about which ones I was doing when I was trying to set up the requests. But yeah, it looks pretty nice, just kind of making sure the rockets, it's clear which rocket I'm working on. Okay, there we go, we just got it to launch. Basically science was just stalled because the rocket fulfilled all the requests, but it just wasn't full. And so it was just sitting there waiting to get full. So I just, instead of launching it, I just decided to put more stuff on there. So I just changed it to ask for 1200 science instead of 1000, and that was enough to get it over the top. And I think what stalled is it's just we're waiting for beryllium to do more astronomic science. There's plenty of energy catalog, and there's some astronomic catalog, but yeah, it's just there's no beryllium. So well, there was 20,000 beryllium on this rocket, so there it goes, starting to get loaded. And where's the train? Train? There it is. Okay. It's camouflaged. Cool. The train then will hopefully deliver the beryllium. I'll just follow it along and make sure the science gets started. I can actually ask for it to get some. I wanted to do these reusability researches for sure, to make the rockets even cheaper, getting more cargo pods back every time. 2,000 beryllium headed your way, science. Here you go. Cool, and then on the sushi belt, making its way. So we should see this start back up, and we'll be happy. Huzzah. Alright, so then what we want to do today is start to work towards the iridium plate. We just last time got the iridite imported from Ermintrude, and I think I might have changed it a little bit. So we built a mine up here, and originally I had the crushing down here, but I didn't like, it was too tight, so I decided to move it. And then there's another spot for a good mine over here, so I built another one, and we have a little over 30, I think, of the crushed iridite now, so that's good. And then the issue though is the plates require enriched vulcanite. Okay, so how do we get that here? Well, I think I wanted to try to use the delivery cannons. And so we have them built over here. And we have the delivery cannon capsules built also in the main base, and they are also on the train network. So we can just start using them with the trains. I'm actually going to put more of them on the train network. And hopefully this station's good enough. But if we need more throughput, we could double it and put it on this station. So we'll just leave it for now, though. That becomes a problem. And then here are the cannons in the chests. So we also need to get those on the train network. So I'm going to put new stuff over here. So we need the delivery cannons. 20 is fine, I think. And we need the chests. And do you need anything else? I don't think so, right? These are on the train network already, I'm pretty sure. So that's fine. So let's just copy that over there. And so then let's look at Granus, because, well, this is where we're going to get our enriched vulcanite, but there's an issue. It's not running, and there's no sulfur. And there's no sulfur because there is sulfur, but it's stuck in the cargo landing pad. And that's because the chest is completely full. So this is one of the issues that can happen, is it can get clogged. And we'll have to deal with that somehow. I think one way to start dealing with it is just to throw down some solar panels. Or wait, first let's go back to the rocket. We want to maybe just reduce some of the things. Yeah, so we don't need solar panels as much anymore. So let's just drop the solar panels and drop the accumulators. I will actually maybe get these there. So let's have some of those. How about that? And can also just drop the lamps. Let's drop, maybe reduce the number of rails. Let's just say just a little bit less, 1200. Okay, and just to make sure we don't send more junk, then let's go back and, okay, actually it did maybe clear out a little bit somehow. Okay, maybe. Well, okay, let's then just, yeah, the point is to just throw down some solar panels. There we go. Get some more solar panels just to use them. And I also want to can just throw down this station way over here to get this holmanite going, because this mine is dead. So we have eaten a lot of the holmanite here. These mines out here are still, they're doing fine, but there's not that much holmanite, so we might need to get more at some point. And then I hope this clears it out. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, yeah, some sulfur's going, so I think that will do enough. And I think what we'll also do is I'm going to start getting rid of some junk. So just pull some stuff out. Then let's go back. We need to look at the rocket again because, oh yeah, I want to make sure we send I don't want it to go off without sending more stuff. So we need to I want to send the logistics chests. So I'm going to try to use the buffer chest as well to, all right. Good job, rocket. I'm going to use the buffer chest to try to save some space in the logistics network by just having the buffer chest request the kind of logistics items that don't go in the train network. Then we want we need some delivery cannons delivered. We need then also the cannon capsules. So let's just get a bunch of those. Cool, okay. That should do it. Asteroid belt, sending off rockets. Great, thank you. Lovely. Great job. You're about ready. Sounds good, looking good. Everything's stable. Great. Okay, so this is now, I think, done. Hopefully all this stuff goes. I'm gonna just do it manual just to make sure. And now we should go out to our, oops, I didn't build it, oops. So I'm going to put a new train station here. There you go. Start building in bots. And now let's just go check out Granus again. Granus. Okay, good. Okay, we're going with the vulcanite again. That's nice. And to get the enriched vulcanite, the plan was just to like pull it up right here. Just pull it off. And let's get them both involved. So we'll do this. And then up here is where I was thinking we could do some of the delivery cannon stuff. And so we're going to put a delivery cannon. And we'll just say put the chest down here. What else we need? And we need the communication equipment. So yes, the delivery cannon basically, it needs to know what's on the chest and be controlled. It can't handle, like the rocket silos, if the cargo landing pad has any items in it, it will not launch, but the delivery cannon will definitely still fire even if the target is full. And so we want to make sure that doesn't happen, and so we need some sort of communication equipment to deal with it. So that's what the signal receiver is for, and we're just going to use the logistic spots to deliver the cannon capsules. But I'll also actually tell this train station to request them. So just request a couple of these as well, just so they're, I don't know, closer. Got rocket reusability 8, so that's cool. So let's maybe work on this. Let's work on some basic stuff. Cryogun. Maybe the pylons. Time for some pylons. Then we'll work on more rocket reusability. Cool. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. So we do want to try to send the rocket soon. So let's look at here. Okay, good. Okay, so we have the chests, we have cannons, we have capsules. So we'll be good once that rocket gets delivered. We don't need to necessarily send it right now. So let's go now work our way up here to our build site. I should probably have done that. Oops. Alright, then go back to Granus. And I guess we'll just have to wait for the, I mean the rocket has to get here, but because we don't have the, I mean we need to set up the delivery cannon obviously. And hopefully the satellite gets there though. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do this end. Alright, so the idea over here is, let's turn my bots on. I think I need stuff. Wait, do this first. Bots. Okay, there's our logistics thing, and set that up, and maybe I don't want my bots on. Delete all the trees. Right, so the iridium plate is very similar to the holmanite, and it has these beads again. It's very similar to feedback loop, so we're going to try to make it very symmetrical with the holmanite, and the inputs are pretty similar too, so the idea is to then just, again, have the iridium plate outputs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought I deleted. Okay. Oh, yeah. I pressed Control Z one too many times. So we want to kind of do a very similar build. I just want it to be very symmetrical. And then we need the inputs though. So this will be for the crushed iridite. This will be for the stuff to make beads. So that's also plastic, but instead of cryonite, it's the vulcanite variation. And then we need the liquids, pyroflux, sulfuric acid. And so this should be aligned with this, yes, okay, good. Then let's put our roboport up here, right there. And let's set up the build a little bit more, good. And so what I want to do is basically just mirror image this. So I want to make sure I get this vulcanite pipe. So I'm just going to copy from here to here and flip it, and then I can use the power poles to know where it goes, which should be right there. There you go. All right, but then we won't have the copper. Basically, the copper cable gets replaced with this enriched vulcanite, but other than that, the build is very symmetrical. And so I'm going to try to squeeze in here the delivery cannon receiving end, and again we need to set up the communication, so I'm going to put a signal transmitter here. We're going to create a new channel, call it vulcanite, enriched vulcanite. And let's see, then we need the chest. Chest. And power, please. Power. Enrich vulcanite. And of course, we're just going to then, you can just monitor the chest. So we need to send back to Granus the contents of this chest. And this way we can do some stuff to regulate the delivery cannon. So let's go back to Granus. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so you're going to, of course, receive the enriched vulcanite channel, and we'll put it here. And yeah, we're still waiting on these things, but the idea will be to, so I think if we just override this to have only one at a time, and then we plug this in here, and we say basically, as long as the enriched vulcanite is less than, say, 500, will be enabled, and we'll put in the delivery cannon shells, and then the cannon will fire and continue to send enriched vulcanite to the build. But then, yeah, once it's over 500, hopefully it can stop firing. Okay, okay. So we can just test to make sure the signal is working. So just want to double check. Just put some space rails in there, and there they are. Okay, cool. Then what we should do, I guess, will be to now go back to the cargo rocket. Granus, 491, pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's just go ahead and launch it. Go back to launch on cargo full. And let's go now back to Granus and look at, are we going to be able to get this stuff into the network though? Because it's still very full. So, oh yeah, I put these down. So let's pull out the lamps. I'm just gonna try to pull some stuff out. So we make some room. Luckily, we built some train tracks. Still building some train tracks too. Power, it's looking good. Alright, but then yeah, we're kind of jammed. It's a little bit jammed. Let's see, let's start pulling off then as well the train tracks, I guess. Yeah, you're done. Train tracks. There's a lot of train tracks. Arguably too many. Okay, at least some cannon capsules got through. Just hopefully the cannons themselves. Oh, okay, I think they did. Yay, there's a cannon here. Okay, so you're gonna do... Wow. Space elevator cable too? Okay. Enrich vulcanite. There you go. Delivery cannon this. Okay, and you're gonna request the delivery cannon capsules? Yes. Okay, great, yep, great, okay. Hopefully the bots are on their way. And then, okay, do we have, I think we got the chest now. So I was just gonna maybe like put a couple chests here. And just be like, you know, give me the rails. Or give me the belts. You know, give me the stuff. Give me this stuff. And I think it still gets accounted for. I'm hoping it still gets accounted for by the logistics network. So this way, yeah, we can just be like, yeah, good job. Or like, I mean, just this way it won't be in the cargo rocket or in the train station, so it will just keep it clear. That's the point. And I don't know whatever else we need. Train stuff. Something like that, it's fine. And maybe whatever else, I don't know, miners and pulverizers, something. Sure. Assembling machines. I think there's a ton of centrifuges. Yeah, no, it's fine. Something like that. Hopefully this will just help keep the cargo clear. Can actually ask for chests as well, probably. Let's ask for the logistics chests themselves. Boy, okay. This seems good. And then, wait, did it go? No, no. Okay, we haven't turned it on. Okay, it's ready though. And okay, so you're ready. You have the channel. Then we want to shoot to novice, and we want to shoot at where I am, over here. Nope. Shoot at here. Okay, okay. Gotta go back now. Alright, so we have a target, and then we just turn it on. Okay, so we see 100 there now. That's the 2 stacks. It sends 1 stack at a time. Takes a little bit of time. And then okay, yeah, it takes time for it to just go. So it takes 5 seconds. So this could only do 10 per second at max. But then it also has to charge. And it seems to not charge as fast as this anyway. So it's even less. Okay, so we're at 350. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit bottlenecked by charging. Is that a lot of power? 50 megawatts? It's not that bad. Alright, cool. So we have 500 now. This is off, but there's still just like a couple of capsules left over. So it will probably shoot a couple more extra. So it has 1 more. Yeah, so now it should stop. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have any more capsules. This is off. And there's a little bit extra, so no big deal. But yeah, then there you go. Cool. We have the delivery cannon capsule delivered. So just for fun, I'll show you what happens if the chest is full. So if I pull these off, I need to pull off a couple more. And oh yeah, I gotta do it like this, I guess. So now the chest has no room. And so it just crashes and destroys stuff. So yeah, if that happens, oops. Yeah, no, that's no good. So that's why I have to do all the communications and set this up and control the delivery cannon using the inserters. Cool, but I think then this will be where we call the session. We have now delivery cannons set up on Granus and delivering the capsules and pulling off the enriched vulcanite to send back to Novice so that we can use it in the iridium plate build. But we'll then just take a break here and continue with building the iridium plate in the next session. But then I'll call it here. There you go. Factorio. I'm back. See you next time.